This boy was cleaning shoes on purpose and polished them always very slowly, to hear more of the businessman's conversations. As soon as the customer left, he wrote everything he had heard in one notebook. This financial knowledge motivated him to become rich. When he got older, noticed something important in his attentive gaze. In one part of the city, many houses stood empty, while in another family in small rooms lived crammed together. He realized that this was an opportunity. He made a plan to buy real estate in the area with empty houses and rent them to working families who were looking for a good place to live. One day he saw one residential building. He found the owner and tried to buy it at a low price. The owner demanded $35,000, but he had only $30,000. He said he would do the rest pay by renting the apartments. The owner liked his way of thinking, but did not want to take any chances. Discouraged, he began to leave. At that moment he saw a calendar hanging on the wall. One gift from the manager of a nearby bank. An idea came to his mind. When he had little money, why not take out a loan with the bank? He said goodbye to the owner and went directly to the bank, which was indicated in the calendar. But the receptionist didn't let him meet the manager. Without any other choice, he waited at the gate of the bench. As soon as the manager left the office, he quickly went to him and gave himself as known of the owner and asked for a loan of $5,000, but the manager refused AB. Nevertheless, he did not give up. Still in the same night the owner called. He thought it was to argue with him, but the opposite happened. The owner praised not only his courage, but also offered to be his citizen. When he heard this, his eyes filled with tears. His stamina finally paid off. As soon as the property was available, he rented them to a woman on the first day, who needed one at home, just as he had imagined it. Demand was greater than expected. He quickly paid the owner the rest of the money and kept his promise. But life is not always easy. When he returned to the bank to apply for another loan to expand the business, the manager continues to rent to talk to him. Frustrated, he looked around and noticed that there were 7 banks in the same commercial building. So he had a bold idea. If this building belonged to him, the banks could no longer reject him, and as the owner he could also do more about learning finance. He found a construction worker, dressed him in good clothes and sent him to talk to the owner of the building. That night he went to the bank building himself, collected all the necessary data and let the worker learn everything by heart. The actual value of the building was $2,400,000, but thanks to his calculations and preparation he could do it easily. Buy for $1 per $2 million. After that everything changed. The banks began to respect him. Since he was the owner of the building, he could easily get loans. With stable financing, his real estate empire began to grow rapidly. At the peak he owned 170 properties and even got involved with the vice president photograph. He really realized his childhood dream.